Hey guys, it's Claire and I tried to film this on the back camera because I know it would look better, but just was not happening with my lights. They weren't turning the other way. I'm sweating like crazy right now, and I know my hair doesn't look right, but it's 5 days until the end of the month, not even, so iMovie's probably gonna have a thing and I'm probably gonna have to go to Riley and it's gonna be a whole thing, so this is a very half-assed video, but here's what I read in May. The first book I read was Fake Dates and Mooncakes by Cher Lee, and I picked this up like a few months ago. I was like, ooh, it's a cute little, very short queer romance book. I'm gonna love it. Well, I gave it 3 stars. It just didn't do it for me. Like, it was really, really, really boring, and it was set up to be a slow burn, but it happened really fast, and I was just like, okay. So yeah, I'm getting rid of it, but 3 stars. Then I read The Wife Before by Shinora Williams, and I enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 stars. It's very similar to like The Housemaid, Verity, that type of thing, but not on the level of those books. But yeah, it's just like, it's like a quick little thriller. I read it in like 1 or 2 sittings, so yeah. Then I read When I'm Dead by Hannah Morrissey. This was my book of the month. It was so good. I gave it 4 stars. Crazy. Like, I got through this in like 2 sittings. Just, I can't recommend this book enough. Then of course I read The Chase by Elle Kennedy, and I'll probably be reading the rest of the series, but I stopped myself. Other than the fact that this is about Dean's sister, I don't really remember the specifics. Yeah. But there's 3 more books in the series. Then I read Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. I was a little worried going into this because I'm not really a serial killer romance girly, because most of the time they're getting turned on by the murder and it just doesn't quite do it for me. But this was actually really cute, super spicy, but it was very, to me it felt very separated from the murders. I will not be reading the rest of the series because I don't care about, what's his name? Rowan's brothers. I don't care. Then I read the first 24 books of the Junie B. Jones series by Rosa Parks. Those books are extremely nostalgic to me. I used to have all of them and then I dumbly got rid of them. I've been listening to them. I only have 4 books left in the series, but they're not, like, they didn't record them. So I might have to read them, which I don't really read books on my phone. I listen to books on my phone. So we're gonna see if I end up finishing it, but overall, 4 stars, so fun. Lucille pisses me off, but it's fine. Then continuing with my Alice books, for my Alice video that will be coming out in the next couple of months, I read Outrageously Alice by Philip Reynolds Naylor, gave it 4 stars. It's starting to feel different. The writing's more mature now. We're getting to high school. Like, what I remember is happening now. Then I read Achingly Alice, gave it 5 stars. I read Alice on the Outside, gave it 4 stars. The Grooming of Alice was a 5-star read for me. It's one of the very first ones I ever bought when I was little, and so very fun to be able to read that. Then I attempted The Alchemist, made it about halfway, and it was too fably for me. I will link the video where I read this down below because it will be out after this. You guys can hear all of my thoughts on it, but some of them I'm keeping to myself because I don't want to get shit on the internet, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm getting rid of this book as well. Then I read Blacktop Wasteland by S.A. Cosby, and I love S.A. Cosby. Such a fun read. I gave it 4 stars. I read it in like 24 hours. Yes, this was like what I started. I finished a book that I was reading, but this is the first book I started and finished this past week, and yeah, I'm back. I love it. I finished my other April book of the month, Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth. Took me the whole month to read because of the changing perspectives, and once again, this video is already out. No, it's not already out. The other video is already out. This video is not out yet. I'm confused. We'll link it down below. You can hear all my thoughts about it, but gave it 4 stars. I also attempted A Court of Thorns and Roses and lasted 1 chapter. I don't like fantasy. Don't care. And then the last book I've read so far this month is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I love her so much. She's quickly become one of my favorite authors, and I absolutely sobbed like a baby at the end of this book. And I'm currently reading Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, and I anticipate finishing this before this video comes out. And I totally anticipated finishing that book, but I can't stay silent anymore. I was gonna not say what I was gonna say about The Alchemist, but I'm gonna say it now. I got to page 70 of Yellowface, saw the Free Palestine hashtag, did a little research into the author, and yep. I'm not gonna sit by anymore. I stand with Israel all the fucking way, proud Jew. If that's gonna be a problem with you watching my channel, feel free to unsubscribe. But yeah, I had to stop. Disappointing because it was enjoyable, but goes against everything I believe in. So fuck R.F. Kuang. And there you have it. So that's what I read in May, and hopefully I will see you in June.